we are going to quickly go over the patch notes for update 44, the Crown of Hamat. This released on April the 23rd, 2025. And here are the notes. Of special note, we are celebrating 18 years. LOTRO is celebrating its 18th anniversary with some free gifts, the return of the anniversary event, new missions and delvings, and new rewards. There's a guide over on LOTRO's website, and that's going to give some information. Our character select screen is celebrating our anniversary with a new track celebrating the game's musical journey. The event's going to run from the 24th of April until May the 12th. In the rewards, you're going to see some new stuff, including all of these things here. So Baker's Delight appears to be the theme this year. There's a bunch of ceremonial things as well. And the anniversary steel token barter will include some new consumable fireworks. If this is your 18th year playing the game, anyone who received the 17th year gift box last year is going to be receiving the 18-year one this time. In the 18-year gift box for Freeps or Free Peoples, there's going to be fireworks, 18-year frame, as well as a new title, Luckmaker. And then on the monster player side, you get fireworks, 18-year frame, a attack damage consumable, and a title, Luck Stealer. But to be able to claim those, you need to log in before April the 1st next year. All right. Here we are, update 44. A new quest pack has become available and it is free to VIPs. Crown of Hamat will unlock 50 quests and deeds, 10 missions, a 6-player instance arriving on the 7th of May. And this will be available for level 150 characters. Explore the Ikaban Valley and fight for the Crown of Hamat. The valley is under threat from new evil. Learn the story of Mizadi, Shara of Hamat renewed, as she fights for her people and attempts to bring peace to Shagana. Bring the fight to the Ikamati invaders with 10 new missions in Erdir and Amberul. Then fight evil Ikamati leaders in a new 6-player instance, King's Fortress in the deserts of Kud Zagin. The Dan Shuma instance arrives on the 7th of May, so that will be the one that was mentioned earlier, the 150 character one. You're also going to see there is a starting quest, the message from Mizadi, and that's going to be available upon login with notification in the quest actions available panel. Once acquired, players can reach Mizadi in Urmak, in Imular, in the Ikaban Valley. Visit the new Hamadi Quartermaster in Erdir for new rewards, including housing items, an evergreen sicklefly tomb, a russet corky as well. And these are available for completing Crown of Hamat quests and missions. Lalia's market has been updated. I know a few people have already covered that, but it says here, Lalia has employed Rob Thornley to help with sprucing up her market, hence why his worksite remains incomplete after 18 years. You'll find more distinct layout and variety of vendors offering cosmetics, brand new housing, replicas, and so forth. Homesteading coins have been introduced, and these are intended to be more flexible currency than the premium housing writs, and will eventually completely replace the currency for the purposes of premium housing, refunds, and LOTRO store bundle purchases. Players can exchange mithril coins and premium housing writs, and can use homesteading coins to purchase the new housing bundle packages found in the housing wing of Lalia's market. In a future patch, homesteading coins will completely replace premium housing writs as an alternative purchasing currency. This refund currency for premium houses and in the LOTRO store. What else do we have? Changes to reputation. Legacy of Morgoth brought a new VIP feature for players. This feature has now been expanded to nearly all reputations throughout the game. The favored reputation system grants characters on a VIP account a bonus to earn reputation once at least one character has achieved at least friend rank with a reputation faction. Newly added reputation factions include all of those ones. There's quite a few. Changes to Thorin's hardtack event. I'll let you guys read that if you want to have a look. Classes and skills, not a lot here. Guardians, Retaliation now has an extra verbiage explaining that it cannot be used while specialized in the Keen Blade. Lawmaster Auric Pet should now interact correctly with Lawmaster traits and skills. Don't You Touch Him is no longer erroneously cleansable. For the Runekeeper, Static Surge now has a 10 target cap limit. It will now correctly benefit from traceries and other bonuses to target counts. In terms of combat and monsters, Goblin Sappers and the Veils of Anduin no longer stay in an over-the-head pose after throwing their fire pots. I guess they are like stuck like that. Applying a new daze to an already dazed target will no longer cause the daze visual effects to be removed. And Gundabad Bat Riders now use the bat-specific animations for their special attacks. What else have we got? Crafting. Okay, one thing. All versions of the Umbari Feasts have been standardized to a minimum level of 141. No maximum level. A couple of fixes to quests and deeds and adventuring areas. Instances and skirmishes. Let's see. Just a lot of raid stuff. Now, one other thing, guys, you can finally go to Mirkwood on the legendary servers Angmar and Mordor. In-game group content has been updated for the release of Mirkwood on the legendary servers. Base health and damage have been increased for most monsters found within the areas, including those from Mirkwood and in their absence. These changes should make instances harder to complete without full groups when played on level. In particular, level 65 instance tiers have been updated so that the tier 2 enhancement buff has values more similar to tier 2 mods found in later instance clusters. At the moment, Warg Pens, Sword Halls, Dungeons, Sammath Ghoul have only had statistical changes made. However, Barad Guldur, knockouts from mace-wielding armors are less likely and have longer cooldowns. That is a relief. Shadow Seed's damage has been renamed so it is more clearly associated with its source skill. Corruption Auras applied by the Lieutenant of Dol Guldur once again correctly debuff different damage types. And then there's a few changes to all these in their absence instances and raids and stuff as well. Rubble piles in the Gundabad mission Clearing a Path can no longer be forced to turn with the Burglar Diversion skill. Damn. You ever just want to go up to a pile of rubble and make it turn around on command? I'm sorry, burglars, you can't do it anymore. Mission banners, catapults, and siege towers destroyed in the missions in the Before the Shadow missions now have burning effects when they are destroyed. Ooh. Visual updates. Couple of housing and decoration notes. Homesteading coins instead of writs for barter purchases from furnishers in Umbar and Ikaban. Premium neighborhood brokers, and yeah, the furnishers now exchange housing writs and mithril coins for homesteading. Okay. Items and rewards. Barter costs have been adjusted for many pieces of generic, uncommon, and rare skirmish equipment. Pieces of level 60 equipment were given invisible stat benefits beyond what their tooltip suggested. Level 65 rewards. Equipment for level 65 has been revised, and some items now have slightly different stats to better reflect class designs. This is just all noted here. Just a lot of stuff to do with the level 65 coming to the legendary servers. PvP in Moors, not a lot. Increased monster player damage and monster player traits and effects have been updated to, I guess, match the Freeps. Landscape improvements and changes. Mailbox and Mustering Horn will no longer appear in the Sigilith and the Dark instance. Yeah, that could be game breaking. Terrain textures have been corrected in Eriador. Decorative and floating resource node issues have been fixed in Kuds again. Pathing issues in Utik Bur have been resolved. Wildemore now displays as Wildemore when entering the region and on the Stable Masters panel. Well, that's handy. Localization, dialogue, French translations, arts and avatar. Command in the tooltip, grant the epic coin flipping emote has been corrected to read coin flip epic. Fixed a bug with guards carrying lit torches to cause terrain light to flicker. Miscellaneous, virtue cap has been increased to 96 for 150 players. Nice. The grind never stops. NPCs inside the House of Craft, Ministereth, Midsummer will no longer use incorrect pre-battle voiceover audio. Banker NPCs can now repair items. Lorien now displays properly in the Basics of Birding guide. Gamma brightness and contrast adjustments are now available in window mode. Nice. And then there's one issue here with French titles. But yeah, those are the update notes for update 44. Hope there's some improvements that will hopefully benefit you guys. And yeah, of special note, LOTRO anniversary. I'm going to be grinding that tomorrow, and hopefully as often as I can during the event. Fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.